favorite cereal as a kid? Did you eat more than just one kind of... Yeah, same.
One of my favorite things to do was get those little variety packs where I could have like a different kind on each day.
Yeah. those were awesome. So, what are some of your favorites? Like, give me like 3 to 5 of your favorite ones.
My favorites have kind of changed since being younger, but one of them was Cinnamon Toast Crunch until the fucking Cinnamon Toasted Shrimp scandal happened. So now I'm terrified to eat them because I don't want Cinnamon Toasted Shrimp Tails. I want Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you know?
Yeah.
But I also, I really like Cinnamon Life and Cracklin' Oat Bran. I like a lot of like cereals that are, in my opinion, underrated because my mom like suggested them to me. The newer like Crave cereal is really fucking delicious.
Nice.
Lucky Charms pretty awesome. And weirdly enough, I like Apple Jacks and Frosted Flakes quite a bit as well. Like that might sound kind of like a generic choice, but I think they're both really good.
Oh, it's generic. I think everyone's got their own choice. I would say 3 to 5 that I really, really liked. I liked Rice Krispies. I liked Cocoa Puffs. I liked Lucky Charms, like you said earlier. Fruit Loops were another one that I really liked. And what was the 5th one? I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry. But
my mom would never let me buy a full box of any kind of chocolate cereal. So the only time I got anything, I never got to really try Cocoa Puffs. But the only time I got chocolate was when I would get that variety pack. I would get that one little box of the chocolate Rice Krispies, the Cocoa Krispies.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So those
Cocoa
were like
Krispies
one of my
were good.
favorites. Oh, and Fruity Pebbles. I fucking love Fruity Pebbles.
I like Cocoa Pebbles.
There's something weird about Fruity Pebbles, like, because they make your mouth feel kind of like waxy and stuff, but I actually like enjoyed it. And also Boo Berry, like, can't forget Boo Berry.
Yeah, Boo Berry. A lot of people like Boo Berry. Well, there's a cereal tier list here by the Ginger Pale.
Oh, and I like Smacks, but I fucking hate the fact that they make you burp and you taste that weird taste all day after eating.
Yeah, that cinnamon taste is like...
Yeah, it's a strange thing.
Well, either way, you got a cereal tier list here from Ginger Pale. Let's check out the ones that they brought to the table. Here we go.
Hello, I'm Ginger Pale. Today I'm doing a cereal tier list. Let's get started.
It's a honey nut, it's honey nut Cheerios.
See.
A true classic. Honey Nut Cheerios. With 139 million boxes sold, it's the most sold cereal ever. And for good reason. It's got the honey, it's got that nut, it's delicious, and it's baby's first finger food. But after some very intense research, I found out that it takes a bee its entire life to produce 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey. And that's like barely a drop.
You have to realize there's a lot of bees. That's the thing.
I mean, there's like 20 bees' life's work in your bowl of cereal. There's like 100 bees in your box. It's been 45 years since Buzz the Bee was introduced, but bees only live to be around 30 to 60 days. And so will you. Good luck. But this means we've gone through hundreds of buzzes. And every time they get a new bee, this is what Big Honey Nut does to them. I'm missing 2 arms and 3 eyes. You had 5 eyes? And more bad news, I found out that the cereal no longer contains real nuts. They use pits of apricots and peaches to imitate the flavor. No nut in my cereal? In my honey nut? That is blatant fibbing. But I do respect the bee's hard work, so this goes into B tier. Get it? Buzz buzz, like a bee. Thank you.
Wow, is that the delicious taste of Operos? Oh boy.
What?
I think you know what happens now. This video is sponsored by...
Oh, you son of a...
browser. Experience faster
I
distraction.
was very confused. I was like, I've never heard of these.
Opera O's? I was gonna say, is that like a discount store brand version of like a popular cereal that's only available in his hometown? Oh no, it's an Opera sponsor.
Also, there are a lot of cereals. Like, this is not going to be a very comprehensive list if he takes this much time on each cereal.
I think he's only gonna go with ones that he's personally eaten.
He's going to need like a part 2 through like 16. Like.
Yeah, if he wants to cover all of them.
browsing. It's the perfect way to start the day.
I love opera.
Me too, me. How's it taste?
Damn it.
Tastes like less RAM usage.
That's right. My old browser couldn't even support the 200 tabs I have open without literally ending my bloodline.
Sounds
but
about
Opera
right.
keeps the RAM usage down. Often when I'm writing, I have 5 different scripts going on and 10 Wikipedia pages of research for each one. But with Opera's tab islands, I can organize my tabs into little groups that are visually connected and color-coded, so I'm not fumbling around trying to get back to the correct document. And if you're really trying to focus, you can even set up workspaces and quick swap between business and pleasure. It's never been easier to pretend like you're working. They have so many other features, like a built-in VPN for safety, AdBlock for distraction-free browsing, and Aria AI to ask all the important questions. What's something silly about bees? Huh. They communicate by dancing. Neat. And if you're worried about your cookies and logins being lost, don't. The first time you start up Opera, you can just import all your data with a click of a button. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So if you're ready for a better browsing experience, click the link in the description and download Opera Browser today. Thanks again to Opera for sponsoring this video.
Hey!
We get it. Leprechauns are lucky. But why are these kids ruining this man's life? It's straight up malicious. Stalking. Breaking and entering.
It's not a
Visit
man,
with
that's a
assault,
leprechaun.
All for some mid-marshmallows, not to mention the cardboardy other pieces. But you know what? No, it's fine. Leprechauns aren't people. They don't have rights. Proceed, children. Steal from those who are weaker than you. Or, in this case, a magical entity. Embrace your nature. Consume! What's that, Lucky?
I know, that's that farmer talking about the sheep. Like, hold on, it's just like...
What's that, Lucky?
And we're gonna come out on the mountain and night show.
He says you won't catch him, but you can catch these hands.
It's like, so the fucker said, I was talking about me bloody ewes. They stole me ewes. They stole like 45 of me bloody sheep.
Didn't something similar to that happen in Smiling Friends?
No, that was in episode 8. Is that dude that just kept like... He's like, dude, you do that again, I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah.
And then later on in the episode, he's like, oh, so that's where I need to go? Dude, I warned you. What did I tell you would happen?
That was like the funniest part of the show to me.
That's up there. Now, dude, for me, the funniest part will always be just like, how do I look, yellow man? You look like you're about to tell your friend not to come to school tomorrow, man. God.
See, dear.
I'd say at least B.
Toucan Sam is always putting his nephews, not even his own children, in a lot of danger just for a box of Fruit Loops.
Oh, my sweet nephews, please retrieve my fruited loop.
I don't know, Uncle Sam. It looks volcano-y.
Huzzah! Follow your nose.
Additional to incineration, he's had them jump out of a tree when they didn't know how to fly, took them to space and got them caught in an asteroid field, and he teaches them to beat the shit out of other animals just to retrieve a box of cereal that costs a few bucks. Also, birds can't even eat Fruit Loops, I assume. It's got way too much sugar, and according to Google, they shouldn't have milk. Because, you know, it's mammal juice.
Yeah.
Taste-wise, pretty good. Morally, it's just a couple kids. B tier. But while we're on the topic of birds...
To be honest, like, Fruit Loops are one of those other generic cereals that I kind of like more than I would expect. I would give them an A.
Fair enough.
Me personally, I like it. It's good. It leaves chocolate milk in my bowl when I'm done, and that's a beautiful surprise to end on.
Yes.
But their marketing is weird. We got another bird, but this time with no family that we know of. Instead, he's addicted to chocolate, which is toxic for birds. And he's trying to get better, man. He knows he has a problem, but people just keep putting him in situations where he's tempted. And then he has these psychotic breaks where he becomes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He's tried locking himself in a phone booth, to the back of a train, and even self-admitted to an asylum. But then some kids walk by and they're like, chocolatey, crunchy Cocoa Puffs, and then he goes crazy. And like, it's weird because, well, again, chocolate is toxic for birds, but mostly, addiction is a bold choice for advertising to kids. It's just insanely evil.
Yeah, kind of.
But it's also very honest. Think about it, because it's just like, this food's very, this cereal's very addictive because of like the stuff that it has in it, and it's like every other cereal manufacturer, like, no, let's just have them focus on like, Snap, Crackle, and Pop going on a whimsical adventure that they can complete on the back of their box, and it's just like, meanwhile, Cocoa Puffs just like, I'm Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. I'm Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs, and I can't help myself. I need my Cocoa Puffs. It's like, that reminds me of like an addict, which that's what a lot of people who eat this stuff is, because Jesus, the cereals and the just American food in particular, and the additives that they put in it to make it more addictive to people. It's insane.
But also insanely munchy, crunchy, and chocolatey. C tier.
Makes the world go round. You gonna Snap, Crackle, and Pop?
To be honest, regular Rice Krispies are like D tier for me.
If you want me to be honest, I always preferred the Rice Krispie Treats cereal. The one that had the nuggets of like Rice Krispie Treats in it. Dude, that was so good.
Yeah, it was a lot better because it had like the marshmallow cream style thing.
It was
stuff
so
like,
good.
It was pre-sweetened was the thing. The thing about Rice Krispies is they're not really pre-sweetened at all, and you have to put sugar in the cereal just to make it palatable.
Well, sugar or various like fruits. I mean, my sister used to have them with blueberries.
Never did that, but my mom would always like give me like 3 spoonfuls of sugar to put in my Rice Krispies, and it was like, at that point you're doing it just as bad as like any of the other cereal that comes pre-sweetened,
Yeah, true.
And like I remember like having like these like wet like clumps of sugar on the bottom of the bowl that I would just be like with some milk and just be like
No, exactly.
That's like it still was never my favorite to have the cereals that I had to put sugar in, because you could never get it to stick to the cereal. It was always just on the bottom of the bowl.
Right over to your house.
Snap, Crackle, Pop. Welcome to the only cereal that brands themselves unsound, which is like the last sense you use for enjoying food unless we're talking about Pop Rocks or regular rocks. That's a good crunch. But the cereal needs like a tablespoon of sugar to be good. Thankfully, somebody stuck some marshmallows in it, and now we got Rice Krispie Squares. And that is the only saving grace. This cereal is an ingredient. D tier.
Agreed. Raisin Bran is actually kind of like C to B tier in my opinion. It's not bad, actually.
The sun makes me uncomfortable.
I hate raisins
really
and everything
big,
except
and
Raisin Bran.
Anxious when I watch those videos about how big other planets and stars are, and they've gone and slapped it on the cereal box with his big raisins.
2 scoops of raisins.
Jesus.
Terrifying. Plus, it's raisins. Like, name one single child that is crying at their mom's feet begging for Raisin Bran.
Oh, please, Mommy, it's not just any bran. It's a Raisin Bran. Please, Mama.
No.
Oh.
F tier. The sun is a deadly laser.
Yeah.
I didn't have to beg for it, but like my dad would buy it, and then I would like ask if I could have a bowl of it, and he'd be like, "Yeah," and I would eat a bowl of it, and it was good.
I never liked Raisin Bran.
It's literally the only way I like raisins. Like otherwise, raisins can get bent. They're fucking gross.
I agree. Raisins are terrible.
But for some reason, with the Bran cereal, they work.
F tier. Peanut butter is a sin.
What? What?
I disagree with that.
What?
I disagree with that.
Dude, Reese's Puffs are fucking bomb. What the hell are you on?
It's at least a B tier, bro.
Dude.
At least a B tier.
If you have a peanut allergy, I understand.
Yeah.
But if you just don't like the taste of peanut butter, like, when's the last time you tried? Because your taste buds changed every 7 years, and they were clearly wrong for 7 of them.
Has fruit taste I like. There's lemon, there's orange in every bite.
Back in 1954,
Trix
this
is kind of mid.
Yeah.
became the first fruity cereal on the market. It had flavors like raspberry red, lemony yellow, orangey orange. And then they removed the other colors in 2016 because chemicals bad. Anyways, Trix are for kids, but General Mills uses a bunny who is not allowed to eat their cereal to campaign the cereal. You know, it's like, it's so good. He wants it so bad. You can have it, you should have it, but this bunny? Fuck that guy. He did get to have a few bites when General Mills let kids vote on whether he should have a bowl or not, which just seems a bit more cruel to only let him have a bite every decade or so. But why would they cripple their own sales by targeting exclusively children? Why can't we also make financial gains from rabbits? Or even adults? Because how old is this bunny anyways? Are we considering bunny years? And how long does a rabbit even live? It's 7 to 10 years. It's just a big fuzzy kid, man. Let him eat some cereal. C tier. Time is the cruelest tricks.
And here we go.
Before the
this
cinnamon
is how you sell a
toasted shrimp tails, this was S tier. Now I gotta
Period.
drop it to like B because I always have to worry about that if I buy a box.
A society of cute little cinnamon toast crunch dudes who all fight their inner urge to eat each other. Just like real life. This is the only cereal that makes me go, that's cannibalism. That's going on my breakfast table. I mean, look at them. They're just cute little guys. Hey, stop it. Save some for me. Literal bliss. Best cereal. It's the taste you can see. S tier. Oh, hey, little guys. What are you guys doing?
Oh, stop!
Oh, look clear.
Stop! It hurts! Stop! Don't bite!
I put a few more on there. Gushers aren't cereal. What are you doing?
I don't know.
That's all I'm gonna throw Frosted Flakes up in C, I think.
Yeah. Gosh. Well, I would say the biggest thing with these is just like I agree with some of them. I would say for me, Fruit Loops I would put a little bit higher. See, in terms of the final listing,
Reese's Puffs being F tier is just unhinged in my opinion.
It's the cruelest.
yeah. Rice Krispies I can agree that it's D, but if you put sugar in it, it's at least a C. Cocoa Puffs I would at least put it a B. Lucky Charms B. Trix D. Honey Nut Cheerios like B can stay in B. Fruit Loops I'd put an A, and I know for Cinnamon Toast Crunch you would like it S tier, or it is S tier according to Ginger.
Yeah, like I said, it dropped off now though. But Boo Berry is another S tier cereal.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think if I have any
I
more.
wish he could have.
Cinnamon Life is like the second best like alternative to Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it's like an A tier cereal in my opinion.
Wish he would have talked about like Smacks.
Yeah.
I would have talked about. Let's see. I would say. What's the name of it? Damn.
Smacks I would put A tier if it didn't have the aftertaste burps, which drop it to B in my opinion. It's
I
'cause,
had
like,
it on the tip of my tongue, now it's gone.
it gets old after a couple of hours after eating them.
I'll think of it later. But anyway, I think that's gonna do it for this one. This
Like underrated cereals though, Cracklin' Oat Bran, give it a shot. Like it's really really good for some reason. And
Yeah.
I was trying to think if there were any more, but obviously Fruity Pebbles is an S tier cereal as well,
Fruity Pebbles.
and Cocoa Pebbles is another S tier.
Yeah, there you go. There's two. Well, I would say like this has been a good one. So this has been a good video. So
Oh, another F tier by the way, Captain Crunch.
yeah, it cuts the roof out of your mouth, dude.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, despite the Family Guy captain trying to say otherwise, it absolutely does destroy the roof of your mouth.
Hold on. Let's see. hurts. This hurts. I'm not joking. Okay.
You have to show them because nobody would believe it if you don't.
No, here's the thing. I haven't typed anything else. You all haven't seen me type anything else. And this, what I am clicking right now, is what is on screen right now.
You typed in best breakfast cereals.
I typed in best breakfast
and
cereals.
And guess what the
on
number
Google.
one sponsored result is?
Number one sponsored result, a nug. Not only a nug, a Stormy Daniels 28 gram nug from Oregon Flour. Get the fuck out of here.
Stoner, man.
Google is out of its gourd
Google's
right
like,
now.
wake and bake. That's the best breakfast cereal.
Shut the fuck up. God dang it. I can't believe that just happened.
That is amazing.
I can't believe it. That is unbelievable. So
I'm glad that's recorded.
I am too.
I don't know if you're allowed to show that on YouTube or not, but I guess you could blur it if you're not.
So, okay, list of top most popular cereals. So, Rice Krispies is number one?
I think literally only because people love Rice Krispie treats.
Cheerios, Chex, Special K, Lucky Charms.
The Cheerios by themselves, like Honey Nut Cheerios are like decent, but like regular Cheerios are like fucking F tier.
No, I agree.
That is like another one of those cereals that you have to put sugar in, but they're even more bland than Rice Krispies.
Yeah. A Special K, Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruit Loops, Captain Crunch, Frosted Flakes, Honey Nut Cheerios, Trix, Post Great Nut. Oh God,
My mom likes Great Nuts for some reason. Like, I used to think they were okay.
That's the one. Cookie Crisp.
Yeah, my mom wouldn't ever let me have that.
Really?
She wouldn't let me have chocolate cereals. Like, she considered that to be a cereal with chocolate.
Honey Smacks, Corn Pops, Cocoa Puffs, Cookie Crisp, all
Dude,
brand.
like, ever since my teeth have gotten bad, I could never imagine eating Great Nuts again. That shit's way too crunchy.
Oh, honeycomb big. Yeah.
like
It's
honeycomb.
not small. No.
I actually got a
Crispins.
box of that up in the cabinet.
Yeah,
Still
Cocoa
not finished.
Krispies. We talked about that earlier. French Toast.
Oreo
Crunch.
O's are pretty
Oreo
baller,
O's
too.
are pretty good.
Yeah.
Waffle Crisps, Crave,
Never
Honey
actually
O's.
got to try Waffle Crisp. Wait, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Waffle Crisp is okay.
Waffle Crisps, all right. Kaboom, Apple Jacks, Post Raisin Bran cereal, Cocoa Pebbles, and Count Chocula.
Dude, if everybody's been sleeping on Crave, you guys need to go try Crave. That's some good.
That's some good cereal.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally like a little chocolate pocket. Like, it's like a little, like, crispy pocket with chocolate in it. Like, it's really good.
Damn. Well, either way, that epic moment there at the end was just too good for words. So we're just going to end this one here, everybody. This was, once again, Ginger Pale with the cereal tier list. His list, pretty comprehensive. I would like to see him touch on this more, but I guess we'll see in the future. But for now, that's going to do it. Take care, everyone. I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Be good people. Take care. Peace.